Alright, so last time we talked about Randy Waldrum, Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum. It was about his job status with the Nigerian Football Federation. And in that video, I kind of made a mistake / a couple of omissions in it. And that was due to poor research on my part, or basically lack of research on my part. And I must apologize for that. And I must try to make it right with this video by giving the correct and full information in the story. Now, before we get into that and also speak on this latest story that's come out of the women's AFCON qualifiers, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get into the women's AFCON story. Sao Tome apparently has dropped out of the AFCON qualifiers. I guess they don't want to take on the Super Falcons, whatever the reason is. The story is that they have dropped out the qualifiers. None has been put out on the NFF social media handles. They've not put out any statement about that. Actually, a little less than 24 hours ago, they put out something about the game saying it's going to be in Lagos. So not too sure about that situation, but that story right there has been put out. A couple of sources or a couple of news agencies have picked that story up. So not too sure. But if the games have been canceled, the hope is that the NFF can line up a couple of friendly matches for the team, because I'm thinking they've already bought the plane tickets, so the players are coming either way. So why not use this opportunity to play a meaningful friendly during the break? Maybe somebody like Ghana, you could play Ghana twice. A team in that level, Ivory Coast, any team that's on the continent, so you don't have to do too much. But at the same time, it's going to give you a good matchup, some good competition, and it would be way better than playing Sao Tome, to be honest. So I think they need to be thinking about that right there. But anyways, moving on. So basically, last time we said the NFF told the technical committee to speak to Randy Waldrum about a contract, and where I kind of made the mistake at, where I kind of was wrong at, I said, which was kind of right, by the way, Randy Waldrum said that after the World Cup, he was going to be done with the Super Falcons, and that would be his last appearance with the team, which was right. I did play the clip with Randy Waldrum saying just that. But what I didn't know, what I failed to research and find out, just a couple clicks away, for goodness sakes, what I failed to find out was basically that Randy Waldrum retracted that statement basically. And he said he was happy to stay with the team. He said he would like to stay with the team and take him to the Olympics. So that's definitely something different from what I said in that video. And like I said, just a couple of clicks on the internet, I would have found that. So really embarrassing on my part, and I really apologize for that. And also another thing Randy Waldrum said that I found out is that his contract is not over until October, and this right here is September. The matches against Sao Tome are in September, and I believe it's the ending of October, so he might be there for the matches against Ethiopia also. So that's definitely something different right there. If he's contracted until the end of October, he's definitely going to be there for these two situations right here. And he must be the person who put out the list that just came out if he's still the coach until the end of October. So that's definitely something new also. For me, I feel like Randy Waldrum did a great job at the World Cup. It was bumpy on the way. We had the losing streak before the World Cup, but during the World Cup, you see, it galvanized the bunch and, took them on, and they did a great job. 3 clean sheets. Only didn't even lose a game in the competition, only draws. They got the win against the host nation, a very powerful host nation in Australia. So they had a lot of things to be proud about, and he has a lot of things to be proud about from that competition. I feel like he is a good solution right now because the girls like him, the fans like him finally. So he is somebody that, could continue with the job and do a great job. What I really loved from the World Cup was the set piece defense. You go to Nigeria at any senior level, men's, women, and it's the same thing. We were always poor at set piece defense, but you see the work he put in before the World Cup, on the way to the World Cup, at the World Cup. They did a great job in that part. So definitely must give the coach credit for that, or a lot of credit for that, because they did a good job. They did concede a set piece goal, but if you see the matches against England or Ireland, we did a great job. We shut all that down. They had a whole bunch of nice corner kicks that they took, but we defended them just beautifully. So the coach definitely gets a whole heap of praise for that. And that's about it. That's about the story. The NFF is going to be talking to Randy Waldrum, technical committee talking to Randy Waldrum. He wants to stay, so it shouldn't be that hard if he wants to stay and they're finally being pressured or whatever, because it seems like somebody might be pressuring them to say, hey, talk to the coach. But because, I mean, the coach dissed you, the coach went on different platforms talking about the NFF, and he embarrassed the NFF by doing a great job at the World Cup. So I don't see the NFF so happy to work with him again. But it's like maybe somebody is like, hey, you guys must work with him. And now the coach is saying that he wants to stay. It seems like it's not going to be that hard. They're going to work out a contract, and hopefully he stays with the team for the foreseeable future. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.